there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leanne. Today I would like to talk about affirmations. So before I get into that, I would like to apologize for the terrible lighting. My channel is new, and so I know I will eventually need to get proper equipment, and better lighting. But right now, I think the content that I have to share is very important, and so I just wanted to get it out there. So you may have heard people say that they use affirmations for manifesting. So you really don't need affirmations. You don't need any techniques. I think I mentioned that in my last video, because you're manifesting anyway. Manifesting comes from your deep subconscious assumptions and your thoughts. So why we talk about affirmations is because it helps to get your mind into that kind of flow. So like, okay, let's say you're thinking about, I don't know, like an old assumption might be, every person that I date cheats on me, for example. And so because that's an old assumption, and you've been thinking about it a lot, like you could be thinking about it for months and months or even years, then that's actually going to manifest. It's going to show up and you're going to say, wow, it's true. Like every person I date cheats on me. So it comes from the process of your thoughts. So by affirming, you're tricking your subconscious, because your subconscious doesn't really understand, what's real and what's not real. So by saying something new, a new story, such as everybody is respectful of me, or every person that I'm with, wants to marry me or something, whatever is comfortable for you. But by saying these affirmations over and over and over, eventually, as Neville says, they will, if you persist, they will harden into fact. So eventually it will become your new assumption, and therefore it will manifest into the new story. So everybody that's with you is faithful to you, is respectful of you, just adores you, so you don't really need a lot of affirmations. Some people, they might sit there and say like, 50 of them. You really don't need to do that. You just pick a couple that really resonate with you. And when you are affirming, say it how you normally would speak. So like, some people feel like they have to be robotic about it, like, I am so wonderful, or everything is perfect. And, like, you don't have to say it robotically. Say it like you normally would speak. Like I've always had an assumption since I was little that no matter what I'm going through, like even if it's something that's very stressful for me, it always works out in the end. I always figure it out, and I'm always okay. I always have what I need. So throughout my lifetime, that's happened, even though like, obviously we all react. I react too, even though I know how this manifesting world works. I get triggered, but I know now not to stay in that. I know not to give it power. I know not to sit there and dwell on it and keep thinking the negative thoughts, because then it's going to just be my assumption and it's going to manifest for me. So when you get a negative thought, what you do is you will affirm your new positive assumptions. So like if it's like I mentioned before, if you always thought everybody cheats on me, then you're going to start saying over and over and over, even on loop, everybody is faithful to me. I'm the queen or the king, or however you want to look at yourself. I am on the pedestal. I am always the priority. Then eventually the people around you are going to conform. So it's not just like a specific person that you're thinking about, it's everybody. You know, like you're going to start seeing everybody treating you differently. Everybody's going to start treating you with respect. But you can affirm for a specific person if you want. I mean, I've even heard of people that they'll affirm for somebody famous. I mean, if that's what you want, hey, go for it. You know, you can actually have anything and anyone that you want. This is your reality. We're all in our own reality. Like, I'm in my reality and I know how I want my life to be, but the people around me have their own realities as well. I know it might be confusing. I mean, sometimes it can confuse me as well. It's kind of hard to explain sometimes, but bear with me, I'll try. So like the people around me, they might have their own life that they have laid out in their reality, and I'm like playing a part in their reality, how they want me to be. I hope I'm probably not making sense, but it's like there's multiple realities out there, and we're all in our own and doing what we want and playing things out how we want to see it. So, you know, like when people might say, oh, there's not enough money in the world for everybody to be a billionaire. Well, there kind of is, because this is your world. Just like this is my world. In my world, I'm the priority. In my world, I always have what I need. So in your world, you might not see that of me. You know what I mean? Like you might see me differently, but that's okay, because you're having fun with it. You're creating your own reality. And so by affirming these things, they are eventually going to show up for you. And when you affirm like blanket statements, such as everybody respects me, not just a specific person, you will see everybody just showing you respect, you know? Or if you say things like money always comes to me in many different ways, you might all of a sudden like get a check that you weren't expecting, or find, I don't know, $100 on the street, or somebody might just hand you money or give you a present or something, you know? Like it's just, it's incredible when you see the changes around you, and then you realize that I'm doing this. Like it's crazy, but I'm doing it. So this is what I've been learning over the past few years, and that's why I think it's so important to get it out there, so that you can see that you can actually get what you want. I'm going to try and cover a lot of different topics. I'm hoping that I'm explaining it properly. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comment box. I'm trying not to confuse you, but it's just, there's so much information about this, and I just want to get it out there, and then I can break it down in other videos in the future. But for now, I just want to share with you things like affirmations and how they can help. So if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you.